Imagine for a moment what your startup could achieve if professional audio was never a barrier. You've devoted months, maybe years, building a product that the world needs. You know your message inside and out. But each time you try to share that message, turn your vision into a compelling voice, or reach a new market, you hit that same obstacle. Developing great audio content is time-consuming, expensive, and stressful. Traditional voice actors? They're skilled, but they come with a price tag that can swallow a lean marketing budget. Recording sessions drag out for weeks, and editing can lead to endless rounds of feedback and revision. And when it comes to multiple languages, the complexity multiplies. Suddenly you're coordinating across continents, juggling translators and voice talent, trying to keep every version on brand and on message. You might have found yourself sitting in front of your computer wondering why something as simple as a 2-minute explainer video should take weeks, or why a professional voiceover costs more than your entire tech stack. Maybe you've scrapped marketing ideas or delayed launches because audio production felt insurmountable. Meanwhile, larger competitors push out new videos every week, reach customers in half a dozen languages, and scale their presence while you're still stuck waiting on a final edit. It's frustrating, isn't it? Your product could change lives, but you're bottlenecked by logistics. The path to international growth and world-class content feels blocked by costs, schedules, and stress. But what if it weren't? Now picture this. You write the script for your next big product demo. Instead of wrestling with casting calls and invoices, you open a toolkit on your laptop, paste in the words, and, with a single click, generate flawless broadcast quality audio. Not just in one language, but in 29. Instead of shelling out thousands and waiting for weeks, you spent less than the price of lunch and got it all done in under 5 minutes. That isn't a pipe dream. That's exactly what 11 Labs offers. A platform that's redefining audio content for startups everywhere. For the first time, you have instant access to a full suite of lifelike AI voices, able to capture not just your message, but the tone and nuance that make it yours. These aren't stiff, mechanical voices that sound computer-generated. They're so convincing that your customers, investors, or users won't realize they're not listening to a person in a studio. Your content can now be as dynamic, creative, and multilingual as your ambition. Let's break down the strategy I've seen dozens of fast-growing companies put to work. First, rethink your entire voice production pipeline. Traditionally, each step involves another expense and another wait. But with 11 Labs, creating audio content couldn't be simpler. You take your finished script, open up the platform, browse an extensive library of professional-grade voices, male, female, young, mature, even regional accents. Then select the one that fits your brand's tone. Maybe it's warm and confident, maybe playful and quirky. Simply hit generate, and in seconds, your audio content is ready to use. There's no waiting for studio time, no doing another round of pickups, no getting stuck in endless editing. And, best of all, you can tweak and test as many versions as you want without racking up extra costs. Some startups used to be able to afford only 1 or 2 polished videos a quarter. Now they iterate and test every week. Second, take charge of your signature sound. Too often, brands grab whatever voice is available, sacrificing consistency for convenience. But with 11 Labs, you build brand recognition with every piece of content that carries your chosen audio identity. Spend a few minutes exploring, and you'll find a voice that isn't just generic, but memorably you. Better yet, if authenticity matters, you can use the voice cloning feature to create a custom AI voice based on your founder or brand ambassador. That way, your podcast, explainer videos, onboarding guides, and even your support messages all sound unmistakably recognizable, instantly building trust with your audience. I've watched brands grow faster than ever, simply by using consistent, professional audio everywhere their customers listen. Third, unlock global growth overnight. If you're like most founders, you've invested effort into creating amazing English language content. With 11 Labs dubbing and translation features, you can now take the best of your content, feed it into the system, select target languages, Spanish, French, German, Mandarin, or more, and let AI generate native quality audio in those languages. The translation isn't just literal word-for-word conversion. The AI captures the meaning, tone, and emotional resonance, ensuring your message connects just as powerfully across cultures. What used to require weeks of back and forth between translators and voice actors can now be done in hours or even minutes. I've seen startups triple their market size in a weekend, break into new regions, and get international sales requests they never expected. All because crossing the language barrier became effortless. Of course, it's natural to have doubts. AI voices, won't they sound flat, robotic, or fake? I'll admit, I was skeptical too. But the technology has evolved at lightning speed. I've heard product demos, launch videos, even full pitch decks delivered flawlessly by AI, sometimes using a founder's own cloned voice when illness or travel made it impossible to record. Investors couldn't tell the difference. End users called in, convinced they were listening to a real person. Every iteration makes AI voices more fluid, expressive, and lifelike. The proof is in the results. Lean teams become content powerhouses. Startups previously bottled up by audio budgets find themselves testing new ideas faster and building international audiences from day one. Audio content is no longer a bottleneck, it's a superpower. Now, let me challenge you. What's the one piece of content you've been putting off because audio just felt too complicated? That product demo, training guide, or blog post translation? What if you could turn it around in half an hour instead of half a month? Head over to 11 Labs right now. Their free tier has everything you need to experiment, no credit card required. Upload your script, select a voice, try their multilingual tools. In less time than it takes to have lunch, you'll have broadcast quality content ready to go. Your startup's message deserves to be heard in every language, without hesitation or compromise. The path to reaching more people and breaking new ground is simpler than ever. Sometimes all it takes is the right tool. Don't let another great idea get stuck in production purgatory. Give your brand the voice it deserves, and let your story transcend barriers, borders, and expectations. The world is ready to listen. Are you ready to speak?